Let's talk about how to divide by a power of 10. You could essentially think about this as the opposite of multiplying by a power of 10. So instead of adding zeros to the end of the number, we're going to remove or cancel out zeros from the end. Or instead of moving the decimal to the right, we're going to move the decimal to the left. The reason this works is because if you look at the long division, so for example, 230 divided by 10, let's see what happens. 10 goes into 23 two times, with 3 left over, bring down the 0. 10 goes into 33 times with nothing left over. So what happens is when you have 230 divided by 10, you get the same number back, but without the 0 at the end. And you can essentially do this with any power of 10. So for example, if you have 17,400 divided by 10, you could think about it as just the zeros canceling each other out. And then you have 1,740 divided by 1, which is still 1,740. What if you have 5,230 divided by 100? Well, you can think about it as these last zeros canceling out, but then you still have one more zero to deal with. Now, there are no more zeros to cancel out in 523. So you could, for this one, you can think about it as moving the decimal to the left one time. So you'd end up with 552.3. What if you don't have any zeros to cancel out with at the end at all? So for example, if you have 37,098 divided by 1,000, well, 1,000 has 3 zeros, so we have to move the decimal over to the left 3 times. So we have 37.098. And that's essentially what happens whenever you have a scientific notation with a power of 10 that's negative. It basically means that we're dividing by that power of 10 or moving the decimal to the left that many times. So if you have 6.12 times 10 to the negative 4, we're essentially moving the decimal to the left 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And all the blank spaces are going to be filled in with zeros. So we end up with 0.000612.